I'm Alex Large. I'm the Director of Radius Warehouse and Logistics Services. We are a logistics and fulfillment provider based in Bristol. Business to business takes up probably about 60% of our dispatch from the warehouse, with the rest in B2C movements. Prior to working with Mintsoft, we had a warehouse management system in place, but it wasn't overly scalable, and we had limitations on the integrations that were available. But something that was really important for us was to be able to integrate with more channels as we became bigger in ourselves and our operations scaled up. We were having inquiries from different customers who were operating different shopping cart platforms or different inventory platforms. With the options we have with Mintsoft, the scalability has been massive. The number of different connections we have available to us that we can integrate with are more than we actually need, but it's great that they're always there. The integration with different courier providers, that allows us to offer a better solution to our customers. We can automate to different couriers based on a best cost principle, depending on the size and the urgency of the order. The batch scheduling module is a really useful feature of Mintsoft, and actually one that was part of our decision process of coming over to Mintsoft because of the time savings and the advantages that would give to us. Now with having the batch scheduler in place, as long as the rules are in place on our batch, all of that manual intervention isn't required anymore. So whereas before a 300 order batch may have taken upwards of 2-3 hours to prepare, now we arrive in the morning and it's ready and waiting for us. It allows us to save, on average around 15 hours a week, which obviously cuts back on the need for additional admin members of the team to carry out those duties. What goes alongside that and what's helped us massively is the picking accuracy that we've been able to obtain since working with Mintsoft. When we're picking with the scanners and using the Mintsoft app, that just increases that even more so. And we're trying to encourage all warehouse partners that we work with now to allow us to move them over to being able to pick with the Mintsoft app. A customer we've been working with now for just over a year and a half. We provide them with KPI reports on a quarterly basis, and throughout that period our pick accuracy has been 99% plus. There was one quarter review period where it was 100%, and that wouldn't have been able to have been achieved without using the software that we do via Mintsoft. So since we've been working with Mintsoft, from the customers that have been onboarded from our previous warehouse system, we've had a lot of good feedback from them. They find the system really clear and intuitive to use, but for them to be able to have better visibility of the whole process, from the goods coming in to the goods going out again, being able to track orders, it's really enhanced their businesses as well, provides a great added value for them. The custom docs add-on for Mintsoft is a great tool for us. It's allowed us to be able to white label all our dispatch notes in line with our customers' requirements, which just saves us having to go into different systems to retrieve dispatch notes to then add them to the parcel. For me personally, the features that I get the most from out of Mintsoft and that I enjoy at the moment, it is the ability to set up bespoke rules and features for different clients. It allows us to fundamentally remain efficient, but also the best part about it is tailoring that to what the customer may need for their requirements as well. Prior to working with Mintsoft, a lot of our processes were a lot more manual. Had we remained with our old system and grown as we have done, we probably would have had to have taken on board another 2 or 3 administrative staff to be able to cope with the uptake in extra admin that they would have been incurring. And we're in a position where we can still maintain and continue to grow with that support that we get from the software.